Hey, Dr. Pound here with Heal Better Fast, and today I want to talk to you about this little product which I received in the mail to try out. I was a little hesitant at first because I wasn't even sure if I would find a way to incorporate it into my practice. However, I was shocked when my volunteers who I tried it on were actually willing to come back and volunteer again for more treatment. So before I get into the product review, let's talk a little bit about what cupping is. So cupping is one of the oldest healing therapies still used today, but was made popular by athletes recently during the Olympics, especially swimmers like Michael Phelps, who would show up with these big round bruises on their back. Traditionally, glass cups are used in which a fire would be lit and then covered with the cup on over the skin, and this supposedly speeds up healing and promotes circulation in these areas. But again, I was a little skeptical when I first saw this product, thinking that something that does this can actually result in someone feeling like this.
That feels good. Oh my gosh, I feel like I could flap my wings over here.
So I was able to find 2 volunteers to help with this project. All right, let's see how it went. So we used essential oils on their skin. This does help with the seal in the skin, and it also feels really good and helps with the absorption of these essential oils in the skin. First of all, it's great in reducing pain, and some would even say it helps in removing toxins from the body or the blood. It also promotes relaxation. Even though this bizarre method looks extremely painful, people fall asleep with the cups on their back. And there's plenty of research to show that this supports healing by increasing blood flow or circulation to area. And essentially it does that by breaking the capillaries, bringing growth factors and platelets to areas of injury. So cupping in particular can help break up stagnation, move your blood around, increase circulation and lymphatic drain, and it can be even used to resolve issues in the fascia. Now this device is fairly straightforward in how to use it. It does have different modes and settings. First of all, when you hit the button right here in the center, this turns on the power. You have to hold it, and then it will turn on and you can hear it working. It goes immediately into suction, but it won't turn on the red light therapy until it's actually over the skin. This is an interesting bonus that I really like because then you know it's not going to accidentally shine this red light therapy in your eyes. So when you stick it on the skin, you can see the blue turns to red and it starts the magic, bringing the skin in. The other thing that really fascinated me about this little device was how powerful it is. Even on some of the lowest settings, it looked like it was really painful, but my volunteers actually asked me to increase intensity. I figured there was no way that they couldn't feel discomfort from the way this was sucking their skin up into the device. But sure enough, both of them actually asked for more. Now there's 3 settings on this little device. As you can see here, there's the light right here with this blue button. There's the pressure of the suction, and then there's the mode of the suction. So with the light, it's simply on or off. You can turn this on or off for the red light therapy. With the intensity, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different settings of intensity. Both of my volunteers asked to go to the complete top of intensity on top 5 and didn't have a problem with it, still felt like it was relaxing. And just like we talked about, there's also 5 different modes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And each of these modes has a different setting that goes along with it. So one mode is prolonged suction. Another mode will suck and then release. And a third mode will suck for a certain period of time and then release. Now there are some studies that show red light therapy does promote healing. And red light therapy is actually built into this cup simply by pressing this button here. It's also got this little ring which you can just attach to your hand so that the machine doesn't fall off. and you can just let it go. So as you're using it, you can just take it off and you won't drop it. Now, it may not seem like much, but when your hands have oils all over them or massage lotion, they can get a little slippery from doing manual work. And so this is a great way to prevent this device from falling on the ground and breaking. Here is where you charge it. So it's a simple universal charger. You can just plug that in and charge it. This here, you can see where this comes off, and you can replace the seal here and wash the cup. Fairly straightforward. Now, some manual therapists will also use it by causing suction and then having someone move around to break up that fascia. Now, I was taught active release technique, which is a muscle pinning technique. This is a little differently. It's not muscle pinning, but it does help break up the fascia. And I can tell you, it feels great once you're done. And there you have it. I was quite pleasantly shocked by this little ached away robo massager and all the features that it has built into it, as well as how easy it is to use and how my volunteers really enjoyed the treatment that they received. I can see the benefits of having this, and I can see how this is a great way to promote natural healing. Now, as you know, I'm a proponent of figuring out what's wrong before you just go out and try therapy. So I wouldn't necessarily advise just going out and buying one of these just to try it on muscle aches or pain. First of all, visit a licensed practitioner to figure out what's going on. Then if they recommend cupping, this can be a very good alternative to having the natural cupping with the heat and the flames. It seems very safe to me to use. However, if you're pregnant, if you have some open sores or ulcers or cuts, don't use this device on those. Now, one downside I found is that this took a long time to do a cupping therapy with just one device. So many practitioners may want to invest in a few devices, which can get a little costly investing in multiple devices. However, the ease and safety of using one of these devices, in my opinion, greatly outweighs the cost if I was doing this full time. Will I add this to my clinic as a therapy? I'm seriously considering it. And here's to helping you heal better fast.